Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's been a little while since I posted a video, so I figured I'd had some time, finally. Even though with everything going on in the world, I'm still working. I'm working from home 3 days a week. Starting this past week, 3 days a week at home and 2 days at the office. And then next week I have the option to do 3 days in the office or 2 days at home. I get a lot more done when I'm in the office. So we'll see. But this video is about a trade I did recently with Anton from Antonimo Bay. If you have not checked them out, please do. Got a great variety of comics he shows. Huge action figure collector. I'm going to try to put a link to his channel in the description below. I don't always have good luck with that, so I'm going to try it again. I rearranged the room in here, so hopefully the lighting is okay. There's not very much I can do for lighting in this smaller room. So, like I said, I rearranged this room around. Hopefully, maybe one day, if I get some time and some better lighting, whatever, maybe during the day, I'll do a quick little video. I'll move some shelves around and move the bed around, but that's for another video. He posted a video. He had some books that he showed. He said he wasn't really interested in, and it had Captain America on the cover, so obviously I was interested. So I contacted him, and we made a little trade. He already did a video of stuff I sent him, but he sent me an insane amount of books. I was only expecting a couple, and he sent me a ton of stuff. So I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible so I don't bore you guys. I'll save the books that I wanted for the end. But he sent me a big run of Alpha Flight, like 41 to 50. I already have a full run Alpha Flight, but every one of these are newsstand, which I don't believe mine are. So, thank you. I'll definitely probably swap those out in my collection. He also knows I'm collecting the New Universe titles. He sent me a bunch. Some of these I have, but every one he sent me is a newsstand, which I know mine aren't. So, Merc number 4. There's going to be a lot of glare. Star Brand, which I don't have a lot of issues of. Number 4. Star Brand number 6. Justice number 5. Spitfire and the Troubleshooters number 1. Spitfire number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And number 8. Then we got Cyforce number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 8. So those are cool. Like I said, most of those are newsstands, which I know a lot of mine aren't. And he sent me, I don't even know where to go, some Captain America books. Now, this is tough for people to send me Captain America books because I have pretty much everything. If it's come out the past 20 some years, I have it. I have a full run of Volume 1 all the way up to current. I have a ton of one-shots and miniseries. So for him to send me these are awesome. Even though I have them, I don't care. Duplicates are fine because Captain America's my favorite character. So he sent me Cap and the Falcon, the first issue of that, 1/4. Cap 602. This is what I didn't like about these is the Nomad stories in the back. I'm like, just give me a complete story of Cap. Nomad, don't care. This is an awesome cover. Cap 615.1. This is another awesome cover. Captain America number 1. I can't remember what volume these are. There's so many volumes that changes. Maybe volume 7. Captain America, Who Will Wield the Shield? Number 1. I wasn't sure I had this, but actually I was surprised I did have it. I don't do a lot of Ultimate stuff, but the Ultimate Captain America #4, that's in the sweet cover. So yeah, anytime, even if I get doubles of Captain America, I always appreciate them. Another thing he sent me, which I have some of, is Fear Itself. But what I don't have is a lot of the tie-ins. I do have the one-shot Book of Skull, which is another awesome cover. I do have, let's see, there's one, two, three, 4, 6. So he sent me all those, which I have. But what I don't have is I don't have a lot of tie-ins. So now he's gonna. So now I'm gonna try to pick up all the tie-ins, which there are quite a bit. So if I find it for cheap, I'm definitely gonna pick them up. Fear Itself, Iron Man 7.3. The Avengers Fear Itself. I might have these Avengers. I'm not sure, but that's still an awesome Red Hulk cover. The Avengers, because I was collecting Avengers this time, but I don't know if I will. I know I stopped at a certain point, but I don't know if I have all these or not. Avengers, it's Fear Itself. Avengers number 16. The New Avengers 14. Invincible Iron Man 505. Secret Avengers number 13. I like this one. For Itself, Ghost Rider. Some of these were 1 issue, some were 2 or 3 issues. For Itself, Spider-Man, which is a 3-parter. So there's 1, 2. Then he sent me this. I like this. This is definitely one I'm gonna try to collect. There's 8 parts. Alpha Flight. This is 1 of 8. So yeah, definitely gonna try to pick those up. Then he sent me some things that not really typically my cup of tea, but I'll definitely give him a read. And I know he has an eye for the oddball publisher or title, which are always cool. And like even like now lately, I've been trying to go to like some Eclipse Comics or Pacific Comics, which I'm trying to get into a little more. But I'll definitely give these a read. This is a 3-part miniseries called Cinder. They sent me 1, 2, and 3 of that. Not something I normally pick up, but hey, why not? I'll give it a read. I flipped through it already. Actually, the art is really cool. I was really excited for these. Until I found out there's like 100-some issues of this series. I'm like, well, I probably won't picking that up. But this is FemForce. This is number 41. Number 51. I've never seen any of these before, like out in the wild anywhere. This went to 62. This is a cool cover, 76. And number 80. So yeah, there's things in the back. So yeah, so those are, like I said, never seen those before. But I flipped through them and the art's pretty decent. I know some of these are black and white, some of these are color. The earlier ones are black and white, I think. Right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, these older ones are black and white. And then some of the later ones are color. So yeah, then I believe this is one of his favorite titles, is the X-Mutants. And I haven't looked these up to see if there's certain volumes, but there's number 1. And this must be another series. Eternity Comics, another X-Mutants number 1 and number 7. That's pretty cool. I like to get things from people when I trade. I don't ask for certain things unless they send me a video that obviously like these books that I liked. But if I do a trade, I usually say just send whatever, and I'm sure I'll like it. With these other titles that he likes, and that's why I like to get what other people like. So that turns me on to other things. Then he sent me a couple Wolverine titles. This is number 90. And this cover, which is a pretty iconic cover, Adam Kubert cover, number 88. So that's cool to have. So then I'll show you the books that I was interested in the most. Obviously, the cap on the cover. And I was only expecting, he had multiple issues. I figured I'd just get one of each. But I think he sent me all of them. He sent me 2 of these. Actually, I'll send you to show these first. I'll show you these. He sent me 2 of these. These are the New Avengers, the History of the Exchange Activity Book. Not for resale. This is put out by AFES, which is the Army Air Force Exchange Service. It's a Marvel salutes real heroes, the men and women of the U.S. military. So it's like a little coloring book, activity book. I don't know if Anton knew, but I'm actually a veteran. I was in the Army for 5 years. And actually one time outside the PX, which on the Army, it's PX for post exchange. And on the Air Force, it's BX, which is the base exchange. So when you hear somebody say Army base, it's not really a base, it's a post. Air Force is base. Air Force base, it's Army post. But they actually had somebody dressed up as Captain America one time. And somewhere I have a card with he signed it. I can't remember where it is. I have to find it one of these days. It's probably mixed in with all my sports cards. But yeah, so one time outside the PX, I met Captain America. So yeah, so these are cool. Happy to have those. And he sent me 4 of these. These are the New Avengers, Letters Home, Marvel salutes the real heroes, men and women of the U.S. military. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's got Captain America, Silver Surfer, Ghost Rider, and the Punisher on this. I was only happy to have one copy, but he sent me 4 of them. So yeah, it's got Captain America on it. I want it. So that's it. That's what he sent me. Very happy to have what he sent me. Very surprised that he sent me, this ridiculously stack of books. That is a ridiculous amount of books that he sent me. Definitely a great guy. Please check out his channel. I guess I'll probably put his link in the description below if I can figure it out again. But that's all for this one. I do have some more videos coming up. Something that I wanted to just shoot something for fun, seeing how we have plenty of time around. And then tomorrow, if it works out, hopefully I'll have some books to show. So that's all again. Thanks, Anton. See you next one. Thanks.